We're going to go ahead and get this rolling. So welcome to We'll Decide Wednesday. This is a special feature for the Do Better podcast where Dr. Megan Miller and Joe Smith discuss a randomly chosen topic for 5 minutes each Wednesday as chosen by a wheel. And the way that we have this set up is we haven't prepped at all. We just put this stuff on the wheel and we're going to spin it. And then we'll see what the topic is. And if you have any ideas for topics that you'd like to submit, feel free to put those in the chat box if you're watching us live on Facebook. And we say 5 minutes, but it's total. So Joe, we recorded these long ago. I don't remember. Do we each talk for 5 minutes or we each talk for 2 minutes and 30 seconds? Do you remember?
We talk for 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Time us because both of us like to go over the time limit of talking.
Yes.
So
the goal is that we would do this and it'd be like a quick, fun 5 minute to 10 minute thing that our listeners can join us on Wednesdays, every Wednesday at 5:30. But we got started a little bit late today, so sorry about that. Are you ready for me to spin?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's see what the wheel says. Okay, so it doesn't show the whole thing, but now it does. So the wheel has decided that today we are talking about who are we most influenced by outside of the field of behavior analysis. So I think that'll be a really fun one for us to talk about. Do you want to go first, Joe, or do you want me to go first?
Let me go first. So how we do it, we do a timer, right? And It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I have it up on my Apple phone. And this is one I did not prep for at all. I did not think about at all. So we'll see what I come up with in 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
All right, let's hear it.
Let's go ahead and we're going to start right now. So there are so many things I have that people out there that I could say that influence me. I think one person that I am definitely influenced by is my wife. Obviously, she's absolutely 100% amazing. I love her determination, her patience, and just her I just love how she challenges me at times too. But she's also in her master's program. She only has a few more months left in her master's program, and she's going to get her master's in social work, which is another great field that I feel like as behavior analysts should observe and and find more information about, because I think they are doing some things that are excellent in their field, especially as far as working with patients and providing training, which I think we could translate over to like parent training models we have in behavior analysis as well. Another thing that I think I'm influenced outside of ABA probably would be the health and fitness industry too. I think for me, I'm greatly influenced by what they're doing with working with clients, and I would love for us the two worlds collide a little bit more, because I think there's a lot that we can do together as a field to promote health and wellness with tons of people and make a meaningful impact with the world as well, to increase just overall health and fitness. And my time is now up.
Perfect. So I thought for sure that you would say your wife at first, because you just always speak so highly of her. So I was excited that I was right on my prediction. So we have a few people watching us live on Facebook. Feel free to put in the chat box your ideas about who is most influencing you outside of the field of behavior analysis. And if you're listening to this as a podcast episode, feel free to leave a comment for us. We'd love to hear who you are most influenced by outside of the field of behavior analysis. So it's my turn now. Same thing as Joe. We haven't prepped anything for this. So I'm setting my timer. And who I'm most influenced by for this one, I had a hard time. As you were talking, Joe, I was also thinking about who my answer would be. Sorry. But I think for me, a lot of it is different people who I've met throughout my life, maybe. And I think one person that comes to mind, she's kind of in behavior analysis, but also not, is Molly from the Global Autism Project, because
Yeah.
she works obviously with autism, and she's not a behavior analyst, but she worked in the field of behavior analysis and has provided behavior analytic services and all of that kind of stuff. But she's just one of those people that hits the ground running. She puts her mind to something and really gets it done. And she has a lot of really great systems in place. So I really admire her, and I feel like I learn a lot from her whenever I interact with her. So she's definitely one person that's been a big influence for me. I also think that I don't have a specific person, but I do enjoy reading things outside of behavior analysis. Again, I'm just such a lover of all of the things relating to autism. So it's really like all of the people that are considered autism experts. So early on in my career, when I read books about different people's experiences, like Temple Grandin, Donna Smith Williams, there's Sean Baron Cohen, and there's a few other writers like that really influenced me in understanding the work that I do. And then also just some of the researchers out there like Amy Weatherby and Sally Rogers. And I just think that even though it's an influence on my job, none of them are behavior analysts. But they've all influenced the work that I do and how I sort of pull things in. And then I also am influenced by the different non-fiction books that I read. I think has had a lot of impact. I think I'm drawn to those because of just who I am, but like from a memoir standpoint and things like that, like David Sedaris, and I really love Michael Shermer and some of the different authors like that who write kind of like funny things, but also other people who write like analytical things, like the guys who write the Freakonomics books and things like that. So kind of an array, but it all always kind of ties back to behavior analysis in a way. So my time is up. It just goes by so fast. Someday I'm going to talk in my like really fast debate mode, and you won't understand me, but I'll be able to say so much more.
And that just brings up a great point too. Like, if I would have thought of this and let Megan go first, I would have totally bring up Brene Brown.
Yes.
In her books, because I love the message that she is promoting in her books, and I think it has we should, as behavior analysts, that's someone that we should definitely look up to, and just gain some insight from hers, because her lessons are amazing.
Yes, she's pretty amazing, and there's different writers like that. I think it's helpful to have on hand. So, well, that makes our We'll Decide Wednesday. So hopefully you all enjoyed watched live. If you have anything to add in terms of topics we should cover or thoughts about who influences you, feel free to share this on social. You can hashtag We'll Decide Wednesday, hashtag dobetter, and we'll see you all next Wednesday for another episode.